welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajwa and I hope this video finds you well. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And to all my returning subscribers, I always say this, thank you, and I can't thank you enough. So I guess I'm late to this whole Lattafa Pride collection, but as the saying goes, better late than never. So I'm here with my first Lattafa Pride collection fragrance, and this is none other but Eternal Oud. I mean, the presentation, top notch. It looks so nice. Like, it has this sort of mythical or mystical, vibes to it. This bottle actually reminds me of Arlene of Delicious Delights, because I always see a bonsai behind her whenever she's doing her reviews, and I always admire bonsais, but I've never seen one in person. But as soon as I saw this, it immediately took me back to her. A lot of reviews that I have watched, people said their packages came in cracked, but fortunately for me, everything is intact, so it's very pretty. And the box also is just a basic brown cardboard, nothing really fancy about the box, but the bottle is like top notch to the fullest. If there's nothing that can beat this one, so that is how the presentation goes. So when you look into the pamphlet that came in with the fragrance, it came with the pamphlet, and when you take a look at it, you find the notes in this. The notes in this one, as stated or listed in the pamphlet, includes top notes grapefruit and plum. The heart notes are orchid and heliotrope, and then the base notes are vanilla, amber, oud, benzoin, tonka bean, and labdanum. These are the notes that the fragrance or the package has in it. However, there are so many other notes that I sort of get from this fragrance. To begin with, this has been much compared to MFK's Grand Soir, which I have no idea how it smells because I've never had that, I've never tried that, but it's been compared to Grand Soir by MFK. And for me, what I get from this particular, okay, so this is the bottle in close shot, very, very opulent, very nice, and the cap is quite difficult to get to remove, but I can smell it. It's like a metallic, this bronze, or bronze metallic, branch or branches, with the same sort of branch like or tree like bonsai figure here. It's so pretty, Let me just get to the sprayer first. So this is how it sprays. If you want to just have a look at how the sprayer, it's very, very beautiful. I mean, like, it sprays, not like a lot, or it doesn't also under spritz or whatever. I don't know how to say it, but it gives a decent, amount whenever you spray it out, and I love it. The initial spray gives me this tobacco vanilla vibes to my nose. I do not have tobacco vanilla vibes, but I've sampled it a lot of times, and I have this dupe of it called Charuto Tobacco Vanilla. It gives me that sort of licorice or mentholy vanilla mix that tobacco vanilla has, and it sort of in a way reminds me of that. It is this is a sweet resonance, warm fragrance that is very, very unisex. I don't see anything masculine or feminine about it. To me, it leans very, very unisex, and as it is, it is quite a potent scent, but I don't find it overly beast mode. To me, it is not like overly beast mode to the point that you choke yourself if you even overspray this. 1-2 sprays will not do the trick for you. Probably you need about 4 or 5, I'm talking in terms of me being an oversprayer, so maybe between 4 and 7 sprays for me probably might do this for me. It is not like so beastly to the point that it will choke you out. It has the longevity is not like the best to me. It will give you a decent 3 hours, a decent 3 hours of it being somehow beastly, after which it sort of calms down and forms some scent bubble around you. Then after the 3rd hour, you know, it becomes softer. You can smell it on your skin or on your clothes for a very long time, maybe around 6 or 7 hours. Around that hour, you can still, you know, smell it on your skin and on your clothes, you know. So longevity, I'll give it to it depending on how you spray it. But if you are looking for something like beast mode in your face, I don't really consider this like beast mode in your face unless you heavily overspray this, which I do not advise, because it would, you know, sometimes when you overly overspray fragrances, they sort of distort the smell. I don't know, somehow they sort of overwhelm your senses, and then you do not enjoy the fragrance anymore. So that is what I think about this particular fragrance. It is an ambery, resonance, warm, you know, it's like a warm hug. And people have said it's sort of a winter, you know, fall fragrance. But to me, I wore it today. It was my scent of the day today, and it did absolutely well in the high heat here in Ghana. So I mean, you can wear it whenever you want. I think apart from it being unisex, price point, at a point, I think the prices went very high, you know, as people were, you know, getting into the whole fragrance and buying it. But currently, I bought this one for around $30. I think the prices have come down again, because I think at a point, it went all the way up to about $70 and people were complaining. But now that, you know, it's been restocked and, you know, people, you know, more distributors are now having it, the prices have come a little down. So if you just search around, you find a reasonable price for this. And what else do I even want to say about it? I think I've spoken about the longevity. It leaves a very good sillage, you know, it leaves a very nice scent trail. Once you walk past someone, they can really smell you. Then what else? I think price points I've spoken about, the longevity, it being unisex, you know, it's a beautiful fragrance, like very outdoorsy to me, you know, like also a very dressed up sort of fragrance, like black tie, sort of romantic even in a way, especially for men. If you are a man and you want to, you know, pull out something a bit more with some oomph and sort of impress a date, I think this fragrance will do it for you. So this is what I have for you about Eternal Oud by Lattafa, which has been compared to MFK's Grand Soir, but to my nose, I sort of get a bit of tobacco vanille because of the licorice and the vanilla combination that it has with a bit, you know, it doesn't state tobacco as part of the note structure, but I sort of get it like a tobacco blossom, not like a pipe or smoke tobacco sort of, you know, matured sort of with tobacco, but I get like something in the range of a tobacco blossom, which is like a bit mild. It is so blended beautifully, like top notch. I give it to 8. If it's been raved about, I think I'm only adding to the rave because it deserves everything that people say about it. I love it that much, and I would highly recommend this, you know, not, you know, I would just highly recommend this because if you want something for the price point, which will give you the performance and the longevity, I think this one would do it for you. So I think I've spoken enough. So that is all I have for you about Eternal Oud by Lattafa. The oud is not even like strong in it, like it's a very mild oud. So even if you're a beginner to the whole oud thing, I'm sure you would still enjoy this one. So thank you so much for being here. I hope this video finds you well, and I hope you did enjoy it, and I hope to see you in my next one. Please do not forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Let's share our thoughts. You know, a lot of people I presume have this one, so just give me a comment or two about how you feel about this fragrance and how it has performed for you. So Valentine is also coming. Maybe you can get this for your partner, you know, and I'm sure they will appreciate it. So I hope to see you in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye bye.